tonight, October 18th through Saturday. So we're gonna do 7 cards. Go by fast. So, nod to tell me when to cut. Okay, very good. All right, I'm using the TaroT deck. All right, this deck has never left the office that I'm reading from. And we have another story going on, which is this table, which needs a little work, but it was also given to me from a friend who's an artist who moved and couldn't take the table, and it's a tree with crows on it. So there's a story behind that, which I'll get into some other time. So, you ready to go? Here we go, 4 of Wands. Today created a strong foundation, whether it was needed or not, whether you're going to be sitting on a strong foundation or you need one. There was a lot of energy that felt good and relaxing in the air. It's like a gateway, happiness, contentment, stronghold on what you're doing. On this particular card, and I'll show you, it has a phoenix flying over everything. So it's like a rebirth from the ashes, and the wands do represent fire. So it's a very solid card, and all the cards in the deck. So bringing the night very peaceful. Have a good night, and I hope you get a good night's sleep tonight. All right, because it looks like you had an active day. Okay, and you deserve a good night's sleep. Monday, Chariot. Makes sense. Get up, get going. Got to make that money. All right. And if not, if you're in any kind of financial trouble, it looks like that movement forward in a positive direction is happening today. So you're going into it with a lot of hope, a lot of strength. That Chariot's rumbling through, and it looks like the week will be filled with opportunities, even in strange days. All right. Tuesday, Justice cards. Things go in your favor. Okay. Not really much to say about that. The scales of justice weigh out for you. Feeling good. Once again, still feeling very steady. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build a little grid on these, a little reverse pyramid to face you guys. Okay. So far, Sunday, great day, energetic, relaxing, chill in your home night. Great night to do that. Monday, get up, get at 'em. A lot of pep, a lot of energy. Looks like this day will go in your favor. Also, with the big bright moon over your head, we've had the harvest moon, blue moon coming. Moon is going to start brightening up the sky this month again. Lot of good, like I said, a lot of good energy coming your way, bursting out. If you're not feeling ill, you will start to, if you're not feeling well, you will start to feel better tomorrow. Let's see, Justice card. For Tuesday, nice balance, okay? So you're going into the week, looks like things are going your way. Don't throw, the warning with the Justice card is don't throw anything else on top of these scales. Just let them stay where they are, even if they're a little offset. It's not a good time to do that. Just let them balance themselves out. All right, don't interfere with that process. Let's see, Ten of Swords, tough card, but it means that it's hump day. So that's Wednesday. Yeah, you might wake up a little tired, longing to go do something else, thinking about taking a trip. What the Ten of Swords means is that things are coming to an end. If you've been having hardship, it means that it's just hang in there because you're almost done. You're almost through, all right? It's could be that you had a falling out with someone at work, a family member, something like that. Very threatening looking card. but it's all over. Don't let it affect you personally, all right? When the change is coming. And you might have a change of thought process, something that you've been holding on to that could be similar to a resentment, um, some kind of longing to do something, uh, especially the resentment part. Just let that go, let it roll, and just get through Wednesday, and you'll be fine. And then call that a day. All right. And once again, the moon comes out. So the chariot, the moon sits over the chariot. The moon is Thursday's energy, which is a building up excitement, allurement. Don't know what you're going to do this weekend. Got some plans going. All right. Um, a lot of nice energy, very easy energy. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. Just kind of steadily go into it. You'll be just fine. Remember to get outside a little bit at night. If you can get outside at night, just look up at the sky at the stars and take some breaths in. It'll do you a lot of good. Because the nice cool fall air will help you. So the moon is calling you. Then we got a blue moon coming. And that is actually a blue moon in this card. The crow that flies through is actually a messenger that sits behind the woman who pays homage to the moon. And I know this is the Arcanon Tarot deck. So it's different from the Rider-Waite deck, but the message is simply this: embrace both sides of yourself. And I'll make this, well, everybody's talking about this. Embrace the light and the dark, okay? Stand in the center of the columns, that the doorway that you stand in. And don't be afraid to turn around and look at it and look at yourself. So take a deep look at yourself, but not too deep. Don't go too personal with that. All right. So we got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're on to Friday. All right. Seven of Wands, nothing gets in your way. Very strong defense. Okay. No need to be defensive. Looks like a very strong and energetic day. Looks like, let's see. I want to get back to that. No, I'm going to stick with that on Friday. No need to be defensive because your defense is strong. So it just means that the work week is finishing up. You did a great job this week. You did a great job, okay? Especially the fact that you got through Hump Day, Wednesday, which is the Ten of Swords. That could be a sluggish day for a lot of people. Can't see the beginning, can't see the end, right in the middle. But the Justice card on Tuesday brings that in, knowing that it looks like you're going to finish your project by Friday also, that you might be stressing about. So don't worry, you will finish that up on Friday. All right. Now we go into Saturday, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So a week ends, a new week begins. The Wheel of Fortune says, stop the wheel, get off of it. Take a look around at your environment, what you wish to achieve for yourself. All right. Give it up to the universe. All right. Or give it up to your deities, give it up to what you believe in. And then walk up to that wheel, spin it, and get right back on. And it's not a hamster wheel. Just give it a nice, gentle spin, and it will land in your favor. Don't take things for granted. Don't take anybody for granted. Don't take yourself for granted, and don't undersell yourself, because you have a right to be on this wheel. And you have a right to give yourself a break, okay? Let me tell you, pumping 24/7 is not a good thing. So this weekend is suggested that you have a nice, even if you got to work, don't devote the whole day to it, just a little bit of it, all right? Or if you do got to work, just get through it and you'll be fine. But Saturday ends up with a new beginning to next week. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to throw a couple of cards on a couple of worrisome cards, okay? Which there aren't many of, all right? Let me see. Page of Swords means very assertive action needs to be taken with you during the whole week, but nothing, but make it a little fun, all right? Don't be too serious about it. Anything that has to be removed out of your life, please remove it. Page of Swords will, you have the right to disconnect from anything that isn't comfortable to you or isn't serving you right now. So you got some choices in front of you. All right. 10 of Cups shows that absolute fulfillment begets financial success in this particular reading, because I'm not getting any earth cards, all right? But I do have water. I do have wind. I do have water, which is the cups, wind, which is the swords, and wands, which is fire. So it looks like ending up this week with your plans are going to be good, and you're really actually heading into quite a good week. So get used to having a good week this week. 8 of Wands means plans that have been put on hold. You can go forward with them now this week. Any day you wish. These can't get better. The sun comes up behind the moon on this one. So yes, the days are getting shorter, all right? But the productivity is not. It means that a very focused, productive, very masculine energy is coming on you to, like I said, finish up your job, which has to do with the 10 swords. Don't stress. Just remember that you can get through all of this. All right. 2 of Pentacles. Your first Earth card shows up, which means this, if you just, it is suggested by the cards that if you slow down, take a breath, keep both feet on the ground, and keep your eye on the prize, keep balanced. It goes along with the Justice card, all right? You're going to achieve some goals. And look, this is not a hard spread. This is a very easy spread, all right? Ace of Swords, winds of change coming at you, very strong direction. The wind of change will come down upon you, and I think you have a very calming, peaceful energy coming over you. So by all means, go with that, because that sits right in between the sun and the 10 of Cups. If you haven't been doing enough for yourself lately to take care of yourself, by all means, the Ace of Swords is suggesting that you do this, because you don't want to burn out, all right? Herald of Swords and the 8 of Wands with the 2 of Pentacles in the middle simply means that you're not acting childish, and you're not starting over. So it's not a good time to feel sorry for yourself, and it's really not a good time to poke the hornet's nest with anything. Just keep moving forward, you know, launch your ideas, launch your, say you're starting a new routine for yourself, a self-care routine, a workout routine, something like that. Something that you've been exploring. You know, you haven't picked up pen and paper for a while. You haven't picked up paints for a while. It's by all means, pick them up. And that will keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. So I want to thank you for sitting through this reading. All right. And I hope this served you. Remember, strong foundation starts everything out. Good home. Good and steady tonight. Get a good night's sleep. All right. And keep moving forward. It looks like you're going to make it through this week. No problem. So with that, I wish you all good things. And I'll see you guys next week.